Yes, yes we did. We are still on the hunt for Pandora's box. Pandora's box. Is that what we call it nowadays? We need to consult Cardi B. We got the magic fruit. Dear Diary, little Sean from years and years ago. Thought she was gonna no. Open door. Let's open the door. Come on, guys. What's that you hear? Why, it's the sound of a crying baby, and it's coming from upstairs. We need a bucket. Yeah, I feel you, Wild. We definitely need a bucket. We need water, which we can get from the stream, and then we're just gonna completely liquidate the lot, for sure. But we know where the crib is, so let's go see what the crying is about. Oh hey, the crib is moving. The crying baby seems to be in here. Look in crib. With trepidation, you peek into the rocking cradle and see nothing. Tentatively, you reach your hand into it. There is nothing there. Can't forget about the mop. Okay, we got a ghost baby, I guess. Hear a baby crying. Not from the waffles and pancakes. Not from the waffles and pancakes. Wild. We already tickled the uvula. What else am I supposed to do? Tell me, what else from these waffles and pancakes am I supposed to do? Read Tombstone. I plant these shrubs upon your grave, dear wife, that something on this spot may boast of life. Shrubs must wither and all earth must rot. Shrubs may revive, but you, thank heaven, will not. What, she will be puddle after we throw the water on her? I don't know, maybe. Lord Coningsby, 1559 to 1626. By the way, I guess that's what year this game takes place in. Sleepeth here in peace, an honorable man. Honorable is spelled wrong. A valiant soldier, he served his country well. Oh god, there's zombies! Oh god! There comes another one, here comes another one, here comes another one. 1643, here lies Newbury Will. His life was finished because he took ill, but none miss him. He shouldn't have been wiser. 'Tis his own fault for being such a miser. Ah, there's two of them. Cause this is Thriller Night. We fighting for our lives inside a chiller, thriller night. Oh god, oh god! Wait! The terrifying zombie senses your obsidian scarab. It immediately retreats and goes back to whence it came. Oh, I'm impervious to zombies? I didn't know that I was impervious to zombies. What? Okay, I guess I'm just not close enough to that stupid one. Here lies the body of Mary Ann Lauer. She burst with drinking a seedlets powder called from this world to her heavenly rest. She should have waited till it's effervesced. Some of these epitaphs don't rhyme very well, I don't think. Dr. I. Letsum. When people's ill, they come to I physics bleeds and sweats 'em. Sometimes they live, sometimes they die. What that to I Letsum. Okay, that was kind of fucking stupid. That was really stupid. To the ever-living memory of Hiram Bennett, baby son of Edward and Sarah Bennett, who by sudden surprise fell asleep the 11th day of November, 1553, age 6 months. Oh, it died of SADS. That's so sad. Wait, hold on. The baby ghost? Hold on. Dig grave. What? Hell yeah. You carefully dig a small hole at the poor baby's grave. What is this? You have uncovered a silver baby rattle. You bend down, pick it up, and carry it with you. Let's go put it in the crib. I imagine this in, like, if someone was to redo this game as a three-dimensional game and gave it the love and care. Oh man, this would be so much fun. I'm having fun playing this too, because I have never gone this far before in my childhood. Open, door. So, what's that you hear? Why, it's the sound of a crying baby and it's coming from upstairs. Yes, we know. Baby is definitely upset. That's fine. We hear a baby crying. Let's go inside, come on. There we go. We got things to do. We got ghosts to see. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Give rattle. You drop the silver rattle into the baby cradle. As you do so, the crying of the baby ghost and the rocking of the cradle ceases. You breathe a big sigh of relief. Good. Awesome. I'm glad to hear. The sound of loud moaning and the rattling of heavy chains disturbs you. Another ghost? Look. This is the empty room of the old downstairs. To see the doors. Wait, hold on. Look at ghost. The ghost of a stooped old miser trudges through the house, lugging heavy chains behind him. He moans loudly in frustration as he appears to be searching for something he can't find. You're on the right path. Okay, so Wild, you're right, it is Scrooge. It's not Scrooge, it's Bob Marley, the Marley ghost from A Christmas Carol. Earlier this year, I did an audiobook reading of A Christmas Carol, and it was a lot of fun reading it. I absolutely enjoyed it. Except, you know what's kind of funny is, like, when people said Bob Marley, when, you know, talking about the book and all that, I thought, when they said Bob Marley, I thought they were talking about the artist Bob Marley, like, Buffalo Soldier. Coming to America. I thought it was that Bob Marley they were talking about, not like, I don't know. I always thought that the ghost was some reggae singer, like just being a complete nightmare to an old Englishman. I don't know why. Like, picture like the British accent of Cobrex or King J, and then have them be completely tortured by the voice of Bob Marley on a Christmas Eve night. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I pictured in my head as a kid, okay? Thank you! I would have thought the same thing too. Like, I seriously feel like missing opportunity. I plant these shrubs upon the grave, dear wife. That's no, okay, this is not, no. That's the wife's tombstone. Lord Kongsbly. I'm not even bothered by these zombies. Isn't it funny that I thought these things were going to be scary and now they're like not? Here lies Newbury Will. His life was finished because he took ill, but none'll miss him. He should have been wiser. 'Tis his own fault for being such a miser. Oh, we found the grave. Hold on. We found it. We found it. We found it. Dig grave. You dig a small hole at the grave of the old miser. Aha! You have found a bag of gold coins! You bend down, pick it up, and carry it with you. Hell yeah. I'm totally digging this. Winning! I'm about this life. Hell yeah. And every single time I have to open this god-blessed door. Let's try to find this ghost around here. Suddenly you hear a terrible rattling of chains from downstairs. The sound of loud moaning and the rattling of heavy chains disturbs you. Come here, ghost. Give coin. You offer the bag of gold coins to the old miser ghost. He greedily snatches it from your hands and then promptly disappears. The sound of sorrowful weeping floats down from upstairs. All right, well, let's go. The sound of weeping fills the house. I kind of imagine it, if you remember, oh, we're at 144 points. Thanks, Mr. Noodle, I appreciate that. Dude, we are cooking. We are over halfway now. I kind of imagine like the sounding of like weeping from Silent Hill Downpour when we were in that like haunted house, and oh, cool. Let's go see what this ghost is about. Look at ghost. You see the sad ghost of a beautiful young woman. She sits in her rocking chair and weeps as if her heart will break. Talk to ghost. You try to comfort the lady ghost, but she doesn't respond. It seems as if she doesn't even know you're here as she continues her deep sobbing. Okay. We gotta go figure out which tombstone is hers. And by the way, there's two sets of tombs. There's the ones over here and there's the ones over here. So we gotta like figure out which ones we want to dig through. Read tombstone. Plant these shrubs upon your grave, dear wife, that something on this spot may boast of life. Shrubs must wither and all earth must rot. Shrubs may revive, but you think heaven will not. I'd be sad over that too. Sleepeth here in peace, honorable man. Nope. We're looking for a sad lady. Strong and athletic was my frame. Far from my native home I came, and manly fought with Simon Byrne. Alas, but lived not to return. Reader, take warning by my fate, lest you should rue your case too late. If you have ever fought before, determine now to fight no more. That sounds like a trap, everybody. And we have read all the other tombstones, so... Can we dig up multiple graves at once? It's one. One per ghost. I'm gonna go check the other side of the graveyards, because there's two on separate sides of the house. So I was like thinking like, let's read the tombstones first, and then we can figure out which one we want to dig up. Because why not? Betty Cowden, 1650 to 1669, magic number. Here lieth the body of Betty Cowden, who would live longer, but she couldn't. Oh, Cowden couldn't. Okay. Sorrow and grief made her decay when she lost her lover at sea one day. Oh, that might be it. Let's see if the other ones are a thing. At length, my friends, the feast of life is o'er. I eat sufficient, and I'll drink no more. My night is come. I've spent a jovial day. 'Tis time to part. Oh, but oh, what is to pay? Dentist Brown, stranger, approached the spot with gravity. John Brown is filling his last cavity. Womp womp. Womp womp. Ugh. Rebecca Friedland, she drank good ale, good punch and wine, and lived to the age of 99. Oh my god. Do not take notes on what an epitaph should read. 1546, reader here lies, but forbear to read more without a tear. 1, I cannot speak the rest. You may weep, I'll smite my breast. Grief preventing, and this stone too small to be written on. Only this, a little boy, Willie in Abram's bosom laid. Let's see what this tombstone that's been knocked over reads. Whoever you are, tread softly, I entreat you, for if he chance to wake, be sure he'll eat you. Okay, so I'm guessing... Is it this one? Here lieth the body of Betty Cowden, who would live longer, but she couldn't. Sorrow and grief made her decay when she lost her lover at sea one day. Well, we kind of have like a crying ghost up in the house. So I'm thinking that this is it. Dig. Grave. Whew. We've done a lot. 144 points. God bless. You carefully dig a small hole at the sad lady ghost's grave. Yay! You have found a lovely locket. You bend down, pick it up, and carry it with you. Guys. Gals. What? Open door. Hell yeah. All right, let's give this a locket to the ghost. Ooh. Give locket. You hand the lovely locket to the distraught ghost. The locket seems to make her very happy as she vanishes into thin air. Nice. All right. Ah, another one. What was that? A loud wailing sound comes from downstairs. Wailing? I already did enough wailing. Oh, shoot. Look at ghost. You have encountered the gentleman ghost of the distinguished lord of the manor. He wails despondently as he seems to be looking for something he desperately wants. Oh, he's got like a peg leg and every... Aw, man. Shirley will be so jelly that we finished this game. Do you think she actually finished this game? No, I'm seriously asking, like, do you think that she actually finished this game? Because I don't think any of us ever finished this game or nearly got as far as what I got in this run here. Read tombstone. Nope, that's for the wife. Sleepeth here in peace, an honorable man, a valiant soldier, he served his country well. Actually, I think this is it. I think that this is the one. Because the guy looked very clad, if you will. Like he looked like No, this is not the tombstone? You don't think that this is... Should I not dig here? I should probably look around. You're right. Hold on. Read tombstone. Simon Byrne. He was famous. Oh, this guy was famous. Strong and athletic. That was not the ghost that we looked at. Yeah. It seems to me like that... Whoever lies in that mausoleum does not want us to disturb it. Dig up those bones. Wait, what bones? Grave robber. Thorpe's corpse. Mary Ann Louder. Nope. We're not looking for a lady. We're looking for a dude. Not a doctor. We're looking for somebody who is rich. I'm not close enough for this one. Hold on. 6 feet beneath this funeral wreath is laid upon the shelf one Jerry Jones who dealt in bones, and now he's Bones himself. Okay, that is definitely not the guy we're looking for. Try to remember the other side of the graveyard. Let's see. We'll get there. We'll see what the other side of the graveyard has to deal with. Okay, so that one there was for the lady with the heart broken. Life over, eat sufficient, some guy who eats a lot. Spent a jovial day, 'tis time to part, but oh, what is to pay? Oh, a guy who couldn't pay for his food! And he died? Stranger approaches spot with gravity. John Brown is filling his last cavity. Okay, that is not the guy we're looking for either. And if I remember, the one at the upper left-hand corner is about some kid. And this one's about Rebecca Friedland. So we're gonna go back to the other side of the grave here. And one of my lights went out for some reason. And I don't know why. Hold on. What happened here? What's the first world problem? Oh! There we go. Hold on. There we go. We're back! I have my lights on. Okay. Back to grave robbing. I think that's exactly what happened, Mystery Noodle. I think that's exactly what happened. We're gonna dig this grave up. Dig grave. I think that's exactly what happened. He couldn't pay for his bill, and they were just like, sorry, dude, but facts are facts. Hell yeah! Terrifying. Oh, okay, hold on. You bend down and pick it up and carry it with you. I don't know what we picked up because there were so many things going off about zombies doing things. Let's look at our inventory. Holy crap, we picked up a lot. Usual. Magic fruit. Metal! Oh, we got a medal. Okay, so we're gonna give the ghost his medal. Maybe that's what you wanted. Who knows? Open door. Open sesame! Mr. Ghost. I know you're in here. Come out wherever you are. Ah, there he is. Give ghost medal. You offer the medal of honor to the wailing ghost. He takes it from your hands with great reverence. Satisfied, he vanishes into thin air. Nice. Those pockets deep. A cute little boy ghost suddenly appears. He grins mischievously at you, begins to giggle, and runs from the room. She got a cargo dress on. Could you imagine, like, cargo pants as a dress? You hear naughty giggling as the little boy ghost runs from the room. Oh, let's go follow him. Let's see where he takes us. Ba-ba-ba-ba. You hear naughty giggling as the little boy ghost runs from the room. Hey, I didn't know there was a secret room here. What? Climb ladder. Little boy ghost laughs and refuses to budge from his seat on top of the chest. It might help if he had a toy to play with. Oh, okay, that was our clue. All right. All right, kid. Climb down. I feel like as a kid, we would never have gotten this far. We were not smart enough to be playing this this hard. Imagine being 7 years old and playing this game. You would never get this far. This was one of those games that you needed like an adult to kind of like, can you think of another way of asking that question? That's the old lady. That one is the super athletic guy. I'm trying to find one for a kid. I like the zombies in this one. I like the zombie, like the 8-bit zombies here. Read Tombstone. Thorpe's Corpse, okay. That does not give us much of a ragged-groo. Here lies the body of Mary Ann Louder. Definitely not the kid we're looking for. Dr. I lost him. Definitely not the ghost we're looking for. I don't think the kid's tombstone's here. Nope, definitely not this guy. It is what it is, everybody. Oh no, not your connection, King. We have this whole quest to do for you, dude. No, but I feel you. That's how I feel when I'm at work and I'm trying to watch other people's streams. Like, it is not worth it because it's like, it's on and off. Like my friends, oh yeah, the guy who couldn't pay his bill. John Brown is filling his last cavity. Nope, not that one. Not close enough to this one. Okay, it might be this one. I'm gonna check the other two here and see what these tombstones have to say. She drank good ale, good punch and wine, and lived to be... Okay, so that's definitely not it. Reader, here lies, but forbear to read more without a tear. One, I cannot speak the rest. You may weep. I'll smite my breast, grief preventing, and this stone too small to be written on, only this, a little boy Willie in Abram's bosom laid. All right, well, since this one's the only one that deals with a child, we're gonna go with this one. Dig grave. Did we ever finish helping the fisherman? I think so. I think we're done with the fisherman. Noodle, for sure. Because we gave him the pouch, and then... You dig a small hole at the little boy's ghost's grave. Aha, you have uncovered a toy horse. You bend down, pick it up, and carry it with you. Sweet! I wonder how many more ghosts we have to deal with. I feel like we dealt with like the whole family today. Good lord. Open door. Da-da-da-da-dum. Let's go up to the attic. Follow this kid. Let's see, climb ladder. We're almost done, 157 points. The little boy ghost laughs and refuses to budge from his seat on top of the chest. It might help if he had a toy to play with. Well, guess what, kid? We got you a horsey. Kids love horses, right? Give toy to ghost. Oh, wait. Hold on. Sorry. Fat finger the word ghost. You give the toy horse to the little boy ghost in hopes that he will vanish like the others before him. For a moment you fear that he will not, as he takes time to examine it carefully. Suddenly he grins at you, and in a twinkling disappears. Nice! Look. After adjusting your eyes to the gloom, you soon see that you have stumbled upon the musty attic of the old house. The trapdoor in the floor is open, and from it a ladder leads down to the room below. Useless junk and boxes clutter the room. There is an interesting chest near the open trapdoor. Open chest. Look in chest. You peek into the open chest and find an old set of sheet music. You take the sheet music and carry it with you. Guess what we're doing again? Climb down. This is a lot of work, everybody. I don't know if y'all are understanding the work here, but we are doing the work today. It doesn't seem... I think we got all the ghosts, everybody. Rosella, are you drunk? Young lady. Okay. Because this is gonna cause me to have to point and click. Oh, you know what we should do? I haven't done this in a minute. Hold on. Save. We just did like, can you imagine if I died and I have to like redo all the ghosts and all the grave sites and everything? Oh my god. Kill me with a spoon. A dungeon? We're climbing. This is the secret room off the side of the parlor that we didn't know was a thing, except for earlier in the game. Okay, hold on. We'll just say sit down. Sit down. Sit down. You can fall off the... yes, you can fall off the stairs, Steven. Wait one. Just wait one. Put sheet music on organ. You can't do that now. Okay, I'm being way too specific. Play sheet music. Gotta play those ivory keys, right? You find it difficult to read the old sheet music, but you attempt it anyway. So much work. We're good, we're good, we're good. Wish you all could hear the cheesy triangle synthwave sound that's coming from the video game here, but I'm a good egger. Oh my gosh. What is this? A small drawer has opened in the organ. Look in drawer. You see a skeleton key in the drawer. Get skeleton key. You take the skeleton key from the drawer. Get up. Steven, you don't remember the whole, you know, when you fall, you die thing? Is that Is that like not a thing? Is that like not from the memories of our childhood that you don't remember? Because I will make this happen. Here, watch. This is what happens when you fall off. That happens. That's exactly what happens.
La-di-la-di-da!
Nerf! You go spliggity splats. You become a pancake of a lady. There was absolutely no way for her to survive that fall. I don't know why. I feel like she would have at least, like, I don't know, broke a shin or something like that, but no, she just went straight down to the ground. It doesn't even matter how high. Like, you could be like right there, and she'll flat out just be like, nope, we dead. We done. We gotta figure out what to do with the skeleton key. Maybe there's something in the pantry room. I never really got to play in that room. I don't know why, but we'll go check it out. Or, hold on. We did look earlier. Old dining room, better days. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Look at cabinet. Nothing of interest in the hutch. Okay. Well, we tried. Look. Oh, she's very dramatic. Yes, wildness. She is very, very, very dramatic. Look around! Old kitchen is quite bare. The fireplace has been cold for years, and the dusty pantry is empty, but for old crumbs. Well, that sucks. Alright, well. Let's blow this popsicle stand. I think we're done with this place. Let's go check out that door. There is a door in the graveyard, and it was something that was brought up a long time ago. Like, this is a scary old cemetery. Many of the tombstones are crumbling or falling over, and the entire place is overgrown with weeds. A mountain range looms to the east, and all around a forest encroaches it. How odd. You see a crypt door built right into the mountainside. Zombies! More, oh gosh, 2 at a time? It's cool, we got that black scarab on us. Thanks to those, witches. Look, oh gosh, look at door. The crypt door is closed. Use skeleton key. What do you want to do with the skeleton key? Unlock door with skeleton key. You place the skeleton key in the lock of the crypt door. Slowly, you turn it. Click. It's unlocked. I wish I was making this up. Open door. Whoa, what is this? I mean, I know it's a crypt, but like, what? Look around. What an incredible place. This looks like an ancient burial tomb with hieroglyphics written on the walls and an old coffin against the far wall. A pile of rope is at the edge of the upper platform. You see an odd-looking little chest here. It must be Pandora's box! Zombie, 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 zombie! Drop rope. Try another way to say that. Look at rope. You see a pile of rope on the end of the platform. We are geographically everywhere. This game does not, I think, is an original plot to them. It is something. Pick up rope. You reach down to get the pile of rope. To your happy surprise, you find that the rope is actually a rope ladder attached to the end of the platform. Gladly, you throw the rope ladder over the edge of the platform, where it falls to the floor below. Climb down. Thank you, Mr. Noodle. There we go. Look out for the mummy! Oh, dear God! The mummy runs from your powerful scarab. Oh, we have the scarab. Oh, we have a scarab. That's right. I totally forgot about that. You have me looking for Rick now. Not Rick. Anything but Rick. Get Pandora's box. 176 points to in, guys. Climb rope. Oh, we're not close enough. Hold on. There we go. Good God.